Never, ever, ever have I had the conviction of getting a message out like this message. I spent the first 8 years of my career at a girls' correctional facility. Then I transferred to the Emergency Child Protective Services Unit. One day I was like, God, why do I have to stay in this? Why do you have me here? I don't want to do this anymore. And He said, you need to stay right where you are because you just spent 5 years dealing with angry teenage girls, and now I'm taking you back in time and I'm showing you why they're so angry.
Go camera forward, driving camera forward, ready to kill my three.
I meet ministries that have a face on them. In this case, it looks a lot like Nancy Alcorn's face. She's a force of nature.
A good friend of mine and speaker at this year's women's conference, Nancy Alcorn of Mercy Ministries.
Are you going to be a part of the answer? Or are you going to be a part of the problem?
She thought this guy loved her and cared about her initially, and then later she finds out he's a pimp. For the next 4 years, she was held captive against her will and made to do all kinds of unimaginable things.
There's a verse that says, you were sold for nothing, and without money you will be redeemed. That's mercy.
God showed me 3 things. He said, I want you to start a program where the girls come because they genuinely want help.
Send the unlovable to me. Send the hopeless to me. Send those that are hurting. Send those that are desperate. Send those that are lonely. When God sends them, what are we going to do?
Can He trust us to love people that no one else wants to love?
I think Nancy's new book is going to be a great resource for us all to learn how to help people that are hurting. I believe it will help all of us in the church world to know how to better deal with people that are struggling with these different issues. She is an expert in her field, and not only just a good person, but she is a fantastic minister, and so I'm excited about this new book.
It is so important that we learn to love the way He loves. The purpose of this book is to help people understand. We need to be moved with compassion towards people we don't understand instead of judging them.
I was in a very deep pit of addiction.
Rachel was a young girl who had been in numerous treatment programs, and she was told once an addict, always an addict.
I was addicted to painkillers and to cocaine at the time.
We started telling her addiction is not a disease, it's a choice.
Our past is our past. I've forgiven you.
There is nothing too hard for God. There's nothing that you cannot overcome. There's nothing that you can't get on the other side of if you decide that you're going to surrender that and cry out to God and ask for His help.
If it had not been for God's redemption through mercy and showing me the way, that would have never happened.